What do Milwaukee Packout, Klein ModBox, and ToughBuilt StackTech have in common? Well, they are the best premium systems, but they have one common complaint: the high price tag. So, let's talk about the most affordable system on the market, Hart. It's owned by TTI, the same company that owns Packout. Can their cheapest system stack up to the competition? Let's find out.
First and foremost, I'm not saying Hart can be a one-to-one replacement for these boxes. They're bigger, more durable, and have a few more features. But I want to see how well these boxes can perform as supplemental storage to your larger system, if they're a good way to save money when starting out, or maybe they're actually a perfect match for your needs.
I'll be going through a list of pros and cons regarding the overall system, as well as highlighting some of the features I like with some of the 9 individual items currently available at Walmart.
First pro, the price. The rolling box is only $54. The large box is $29.97, and the full-size organizer is $21.97. Or you can get these 3 items in a kit for only $89. The 2-drawer and 3-case organizer come in impressively low at $39.97. The small toolbox is $27.94. The large bag is $59.98. The half organizer is $14.97. And the small bag is $44.88. The total for those 9 items is $316.71. Here's a few Packout items totaling $328 for comparison. Here's 3 ModBox items totaling $320, and 4 items from StackTech for $325.
Or would you rather get all of this stuff? I know, it's not a perfect comparison. In some situations, it's 100% worth getting these bigger systems. But oftentimes, the overall cost is the biggest factor in your buying decision.
I've also reviewed other more affordable options like Husky Build-Out and Rigid Pro Gear. The cheapest Build-Out box is $29.98, so not much more than Hart, and Rigid is $39.98. There are noticeable jumps in quality and the amount of features with these slightly more expensive small toolboxes. But as you get into the rest of the system, like the rolling box and drawers, the prices will differ significantly. Obviously, these rigid drawers are much bigger and sturdier, but for $40, the Hart drawers are a good value. I see the size of these toolboxes as a pro and also a con depending on your needs. Overall, Hart has smaller toolboxes, wheels, and a main handle. The interior of the boxes are also noticeably smaller. This 7 1/4 circ saw has to be rotated to fit in the box, and I can just barely fit a reciprocating saw in there too. This is a big difference compared to the StackTech medium toolbox. The circ saw can be placed front to back, and there is plenty of room for a reciprocating saw, multi-tool, grinder, impact, drill, and there's still room for more. The benefit with these smaller boxes is that this entire stack weighs just 24.4 pounds. That's a pound less than just the StackTech rolling box. Clearly, that difference contributes to the difference in weight capacities too. 100 pounds for Hart versus 250 for ToughBuilt. But the smaller size also aids in maneuverability. If you're in close quarters, like an apartment building, the smaller stack will more easily get through narrow hallways and doorways. Here's another pro, the connecting mechanism. For years now, I've been going over reasons why front connections are just superior to side connections. Front latches are just faster and easier to use. Hart is similar to ModBox and Packout, but a little unique. It has manual latches on the front of each box that slide into a slot in the next box. There's slots on the rear of each box near the hinge and small feet on the bottom that you need to make sure slide all the way in before you can connect them. ModBox and Packout have similar feet, but they slide directly into the top of the lids, not the back. Overall, Hart is very easy to use and still pretty secure, but it's definitely not equal to the other systems. I received this small box damaged, and the rear slot was bent down, so it didn't function. I was able to bend it back up, so now it works, but you should check your boxes before buying, and be careful around this plastic in the back. A good aspect to this design is that the rear and front mounting points are fairly simple. I just created these mounting cleats. Kits including parts and hardware are now available on my website. This way you can attach your boxes to any flat surface or create your own dolly like I did for ModBox. And pretty importantly, 2 small organizers can be stacked side by side and still accept a full-size box on top. That's definitely a slight benefit over another much more expensive system. Although the maneuverability score is good, the main handle could be better. ModBox is my favorite. It's the tallest, widest, and most ergonomic grip. The StackTech handle is tall, but it's more wobbly than others. And I assume to keep costs down, the Hart handle has thinner tubing and a smaller all-plastic handle. I wish Hart created a stronger handle, but you can still make it way better. With handler system top mounts, you can attach a variety of different handler system accessories, like the screwdriver rack, tray, bit holder, and marker holder, to name just a few. I created the handler system about 2 years ago for Packout, but it's now compatible with all the most popular toolboxes, and your accessories can quickly be transferred from system to system. Check it out on whyhedesigns.com. Another feature that's just okay is the wheels. ModBox is the only box with 10-inch wheels. ToughBuilt and others have 9-inch wheels, and Hart has 7. Surprisingly, the wheels have 2 different materials, but I'm worried about the longevity of the entire plastic structure. HartStack has been around for a few years, and they've built up a well-rounded system, from the standard 3-stack to organizers to drawers and bags. Here's some things I've noticed about each of the 9 items. The full-size organizer has a nice clear lid, but at least mine doesn't have a water-resistant gasket. I find that weird since it's on the half-size organizer, but not the full-size. But I didn't notice one on online pictures either. The bins are surprisingly sturdy, and you can place the different size bins in either spot, not something every organizer can do. The half-size organizer has 2 small plastic latches. I wish they felt more durable, but I like this design more than the single plastic latch from ToughBuilt. The lid also integrates with the lower part of the handle, so the box stays closed when you grab it, even if you leave it unlatched. Inside the box are 12 small removable dividers and 2 large ones. I prefer removable bins, but I'm sure going with dividers over the bins saved a few cents. The small toolbox has 2 removable dividers and a unique organizer case. The special feature about this case is that it can be attached to the lid of any box. I think that's pretty cool. The medium toolbox has an ergonomic folding handle in the lid, and included inside is a basic tray. The rolling box has a basic interior, but there is a unique cubby on the back handle. And the handle is technically removable. You can loosen these 2 Phillips screws or upgrade them with simple quick release pins. The 2-drawer toolbox is a handy locking feature with this rotating padlock hole. The bar can then be lowered down and even stored inside of the box. These drawers are on the smaller side and won't be as strong as other systems, but there are plenty of dividers and the drawers open and close very smoothly. The 3 organizer box is one of the most unique items on the market. It has a similar setup to the drawers with a folding handle and folding locking bar, but instead of 2 drawers, there's 3 tackle box style containers. There's some immovable dividers in the center, probably for added strength, and 8 removable ones on the sides. This 3 organizer box will be very handy for quick hardware access. The HartStack bags really surprised me. For the price, these bags feel very high quality. The zipper pulls are ergonomic, and there are a ton of pockets spread across the outside and inside. The large bag has 2 lower handles, the main one up top, and there's plenty of space left inside, perfect for adding some XL bins. The shoulder strap was also a nice surprise. The clips are easy to open, they swivel, and the length is easily adjustable. The small bag also has tons of pockets, 1 top handle, space inside, and the same shoulder strap. Compared to the clips from ToughBuilt, Klein, DeWalt, and Milwaukee, the all-black hardware and smooth operation make it one of my favorites. Those were some reasons why I like Hart Stack. But there is one obvious caveat. These boxes are cheap, so the performance is not going to be like the other systems you might be familiar with. In addition to my small toolbox arriving cracked, the entire stack does feel flimsy. You're not going to get something that can compete with $300 boxes for $100.
So, is Hart Stack worth it? Yeah, the pros outweigh the cons. It has a lot of potential, especially if you aren't looking for a more rugged system like these guys. I'd appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and went to my website, whyhedesigns.com, to see all of my functional add-ons. See ya!